going on, guys? In today's episode, we're gonna learn how to shoot car photography in the rain, and I'm in the rain. Let me show you. Alright, so you guys just saw how wet it is out there. It's gonna be an interesting one, but I'm gonna do my best and try and get this client the best possible outcome possible from today's weather. And that's what being a creative is all about, you know, overcoming boundaries and going with the flow. Alright guys, so the first thing you want to do is make sure that all the equipment gear that you're about to use is properly weather sealed. I just did like a home shift thing with this light that I might be using, so I just put a little glad wrap at the either end of it, just to make sure that there's no water seeping through any of the electronics that we'll be using with this light potentially. The other thing is obviously your camera, so you are going to get wet, there's going to be splashes, and even though your camera says it's weather sealed and all this stuff, it's always good to have extra coverage. So this is just to make sure that it doesn't get flooded and there's no water seeping through any of the little seeps, because that's all it takes, just one droplet of water and your $5,000 camera or $2,000 camera is fried, you know, so nobody wants that. And once you are all ready and sealed, all you need to do is just visualize anything else that might happen in the day, visualize any kind of awkward position that you might be in. Now this might not apply to some of you if you're just starting out. It's always a good practice anyway to visualize what's going to happen into the day so that you can prep up for it, so that you come well prepared, right? So yeah, with all your gear weather sealed, and you know, make sure your memory card is all good, ready to go, you got enough batteries, make sure you bring your selected choice of lens for the shoot. And yeah, it's not any different than just shooting in the daytime. It's really just preparing for any weather condition that might ruin any of your equipment. So without further ado, let's get to it. Everyone's wondering, this is what I'm going to be looking like the rest of the day basically, and I am going to be recording from this from now on because it's more weather sealed than my other vlog video. So let's go, guys. Next to that truck there, oh well, next to this car on that side. This is still my driveway, so all right, pretty much good to go. All right, so let's yeah, go to drive. That's on auto, so you can, yeah, that's fine, just leave it. Yeah. And then your seat's all comfortable and stuff. This is the window, the mirror's all good. Talk through those talkies. Alright, so we've arrived, and the weather is actually worse here than where it was in the mainland. So I'm just scouting really quickly just to see where we can shoot. Yeah. Alright, so give me a second. I'm just gonna change lens quickly.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then we'll position you somewhere there.
Yeah.
And then you just probably just stay in the car. Should be alright, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Give me a second. So I'll bring my talkie with me. Just stay here for a bit. Alright, so we've just changed lens. We're gonna be shooting. But I don't know how you're gonna make a UE.
The space down there.
Oh, it's over there?
Yeah.
So you're gonna go over there and then come back this way?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll meet you at the middle then. I'll walk there. Alright? Oh, hey man. You gotta risk it for the biscuit. Why is there a car over there? What is it doing? Just stop and just go. I can't believe there's still cars here when the weather's like this. Like, come on. Yeah, I'll charge them $1,000 a picture. Yep. Stop. Move back a bit. Move back a bit. I want your car to be a bit more at an angle, so a bit more this way. Okay, now have your wheels to that way. About 30 degrees to the right. Yeah, that way.
Okay, next time we'll have Taylor.
Bro, but I couldn't believe there was a car that's coming in here, bro. I was like, what is going on? Bro, like, God, like, on God, bro. What is going on? Alright guys, so this is the day after. I just wanted to give you an update on how the rain shoot went. It was pretty bizarre, to be honest. I've never shot in rain that heavily. I had to rely on my kind of 1X2 to kind of carry the vloggings, but that kind of ran out of battery and I was running out of time. So long story short, I didn't capture some of the shots, but that's okay. You know, these things happen. When you are out there with a client, you want to make sure that you are attending to his or her needs first. It's always the client's base first, since you are getting commission paid for this, right? So just to summarize a little bit of what's happening, it was basically a shit show. I mean, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, right? We planned for it to be raining, but it was basically downpouring all of the way through. And then when we got to the place, it was even worse because there was this family tourist people. We expected no one to be there because the weather was so bad. However, there was this one car that was just there for like maybe 10 minutes. But that 10 minutes is crucial timing, you know, because like when it's overcast and it's sunset, you don't see the actual sunset because it's all behind the clouds. So light goes down pretty quickly. So we had to kind of adjust really quickly on the day to shoot behind the actual car. I had like a semi trench coat thing. But yeah, even that was like water resistant, not waterproof. So with the amount of rain that was there, it was flooded. Like it was it was so wet that it was hard for me to take off because the water seeped into my skin. Yeah, but I did get some pretty epic shots, and that's what I want to show you guys today. Oh, by the way guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get more content like this. Your support and contribution would mean so much to me, and it would really go a long way for this channel to grow. So yeah, let's have a look at what we got, eh? it worth getting your camera damaged for it? For me, absolutely. Not the camera damage part, but the shots that you get are just so phenomenal. For example, everything was reflective. Like the ground was reflective. Where we went was a bit more of a foresty area, so there was a lot of kind of mist in the background, and it just kind of created this whole mood that you cannot, well, I guess you can recreate in Photoshop, but it'll take you hours, unless you're some Photoshop wizard, which I'm not. I've always been a believer that practical effects are always the best, so if you can get the right mood in real time, all you need to do is just get the right setting on your camera and you take the shot and boom, done, right? Whereas if you need to add overlays on top of overlays and then you need to make it look realistic in Photoshop, you're gonna take 2 hours every extra picture, and it's ridiculous. So wherever possible, I'm an efficient worker. I like to just get things done. I have a concept in my mind, I chase for it and I get it done. Boom, done, you know? Mainly because time is money. Well, if it's not money, then I would like to spend my time relaxing rather than finding 10 hours how to fix a set of photos. It's always good to prepare in advance to understand what you want to shoot and go for it, because there's a high chance that you are going to get what you want because you've already visualized it, given that you've done your due diligence and your research and lighting, location, scout location, everything. By the time you get to the photo shoot, you should already know what you want to do. But for me personally, shooting in the rain is so much fun. I love the rain so much. I know some people might not agree. Maybe you like nice, cozy, warm. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But everyone shoots in the sunshine or on a nice sunset. Not a lot of people shoot car photography when it's pouring down rain. And that level of difference in the weather is gonna be what sets you apart from other car photographers. I'm not saying just do rain car photography, right? That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you've gotta get out of your comfort zone for you to be able to create something that's next level. And I think that's the summary of this whole production. If you can take away anything, make sure you don't get comfortable. If you get comfortable, you are not gonna level up. If you don't level up, you're not gonna stand out. If you don't stand out, no one's gonna hire you. Simple as that, right? Guys, if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you can support the channel by subscribing, liking, sharing, all the good stuff. Click that notification bell so that the next time I have an awesome video like this, you will get notified right away. And make sure you keep creating and keep pushing the boundaries so that you don't get left behind. Alright, catch you in the next one.